Hey, this is WhyBeAre with BeamNG.drive, and today we're going to be taking a look at a map called Death Stairs, which is a map where there are stairs to your death, hence the name. That's actually what the description said right there before I clicked enter. So there's only one location we can start at, so let's go ahead and get started. And here's where we start. If we drive directly forward, there is a death stair, just as promised. And whenever I say the words death stair, I always think of the word death star because they're so close. I almost say death star half the time. So this one, there's a pretty big gap between each stair, so we need to be going pretty fast to actually get to the bottom. So let's go back up here and see just how fast do we need to be going. If we start from this position with a drag car, will that be fast enough to get to the bottom of this death stair? Again, I want to say star, but we're not gonna. All right, so we hit that thing at about 90 miles per hour. That is a pretty good speed. We're gonna fly halfway down, which is probably gonna be necessary to actually make it, unless you get really lucky with the bounces, which I really did not too much. Like, that's an okay bounce, but not really lucky. Really lucky would be skipping stairs, kind of like that. So actually, we did get lucky on the 15th bounce or whatever. So that one made it all the way down. And then down below, we have what's basically a sandbox, because if you actually look around the area behind us, everything is huge. See, like, there's a house over there. You're basically a toy car in a sandbox, and some child made these death stairs for you to drive on. And since we still got the drag car out, we might as well make use of its power by doing this. Whoop! Up into the air, and let's see where this one goes. Now, I don't think this one's going to reach the bottom unless we get some good bounces again, but that is possible. That is a bad bounce. Bad bounce. We got nowhere with that one. So reset, and then we'll go to that next jump over there. Again, we'll use all of the power once we're lined up. And we're lined up. Power! And I think you're supposed to go to the stairs like that. I mean, you could just avoid the stairs and go straight to the ground, but I like hitting the stairs. It's more fun that way for me. So here we go, stair number one, and a okay hit. We're actually bouncing pretty good off of that. Can we keep the momentum going? We have a chance, but I think we are done. That's as far as we're gonna get with that one. And that's only one of the stairs. If you zoom out, you can see there are stairs in every which direction, in every which location. We got tons of stairs to be driving on. So we're gonna do the ones to the right next, which are very, very shallow between each one. So we're gonna do this with a lot of speed. So we're gonna line ourselves up way far back right here, and then we're gonna floor it and see how far can we get. That looks like a pretty good launch right there. Can we keep it level? Can we put any more power down? Nah, we're just gonna flip upside down and start rolling around. So we're not gonna get to the end of this one, but we're gonna get pretty close. Actually, can we still put any power down? Let's see, can we reverse this? Well, I can't reverse it because the drive shaft is broken, unfortunately. I tried. How about if we reset this and we try with something with a lot of ground clearance, but is still a stock vehicle? So we're going to go with the custom version of the hopper. And we're going to see, can we make it down this thing if we go nice and slow first? So doing it easy. So if you had the patience, yeah, you could go down these stairs like this. What if we speed it up a little bit? Well, that's where it gets messy. You start skipping steps and you bounce all over the place. That would actually be really fun. Who could go past or go through this in the custom hopper the fastest? Because you have to have a really good balance of not flipping over and also going fast. I would love to do that as like a challenge. That's actually pretty good rhythm we got going here. Nope, we're flipping over again. But we landed it. We landed it. Nope, no we didn't. I thought I landed it, but then I did actually land it. I don't know what's going on anymore. We're just bouncing around, making our way slowly down these stairs. This is exactly the way I go downstairs in real life, so I really like these ones. It's so realistic. Uh-oh. Engine just turned off, and I might be stuck right here. Just barely, no wheels touching the ground. All right, what if we got it really fast, just like we do with the drag car, but we have all the ground clearance of the hopper? Might work out. We'll also lock the differentials just because I can, so the differentials are locked. And let's charge out this thing and see what happens here. Gonna be going only about 45 miles per hour, but still a decent speed, and we are flipping over real fast. And rolling already. Can we get it upright to keep on going? I'm not backing down on the throttle, so probably not. If I back down on the throttle, we probably could have made it. And I can flip this car over, but it's gonna be hard in this angle, so we're just gonna go ahead and say, nah. Let's go to the next stair over here. We're gonna do this one reasonably fast, 35 miles per hour. And this one's really steep. And we got a different level of height on the left and the right. This one though, there are no walls and no control, so it's really easy to fall off of it like that, and then you just end up falling all the way to the ground. And I won't let it fall all the way to the ground all the time, but we haven't fallen to the ground many times yet, so we'll let this one go all the way. It actually did get damaged. I thought I was just gonna go into the water. So let's go ahead and reset this, and let's swap for a more regular car. We're just going to go with an ETK 800. And then we're going to go down this thing real slowly, maybe about 20 miles per hour. Sounds like a pretty reasonable speed. So this is close to 20, maybe about 18. And let's see what this one does. If we can go a little bit farther because we weren't going quite as fast. Now, the nice thing about this one is it's so steep that it does a really good job of keeping you going. You're not going to get stuck on the stairs very often. I'm not saying it can't happen because it definitely can. It's just not often. And I have no idea how we went from falling almost off to the right, now almost falling off the left side. It's just all a matter of luck and how the car bounces. And this time we got some good bounces going, although we seem to have lost a little bit of momentum, which means we might get stuck or we're just going to fall off the edge. Which one's going to happen? That is just getting stuck. And kind of surprisingly, the engine does rev up. I have absolutely no idea how it managed to still rev up, but yeah, it was fine. Let's go ahead and go off this side now and see what this one looks like. This one has a lot of steps. And the walls are there, but they're not too tall, so you can definitely fall out of them. But if you're rolling like this, the walls should do a good job of keeping you inside. That is a really nice fall we had right there. We stayed perfectly in it. And now it shot us out towards the ground. And we're going to hit just sand this time, which is going to obliterate the car and light it on fire as an extra bonus. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to the next one, which is the one right next to the one we just did. It does have a ramp option, which we'll try out after we do this first attempt just rolling the car off. So this one looks like it has higher walls, and then the height of the containers is varying. So sometimes they'll be really close, sometimes they're far away, and it's doing a real good job of spiraling my car. I like it like this. This is my fidget spinner. Just spin, spin, spin. I wish it would spin a little bit. Yes! Faster! Faster! How fast can it go? It's actually really doing a good spin. Oh my goodness, it just got faster. The camera's freaking out. It's spinning so fast. It's even faster! That was some crazy spinning right there, and it held up a lot better than I expected. Now back to that ramp option, we'll go ahead and switch out the car. How about we go with a slightly faster version of the Burnside Special called the Custom. Not the drag version, but I don't want to be going super duper slow. And then we're going to loop around a bit for the jump so we make sure we got some good speed going into it. There are actually multiple jumps on this one. We'll start off with the one on the right, and then maybe we'll do more if I feel like it. Depends how good this one turns out. So that's a nice jump at it. It's a really steep angle we ended up hitting. Hopefully we can stay inside. Yep. That wall was just high enough to make sure we didn't actually fall out of the stairs. Although you see right there, we are going above it right there. And a little bit right here, but we're not going towards the wall. Now we're going maybe the opposite direction? Yes. Yes, we are. We also got a little bit of a spin going. Not as violent as the spin in the ETK, but it is a little bit of a spin. And we hit the right wall now. Can we make it to the middle for the exit? Not quite. And this thing did not hold up nearly as well as the ETK. It is just a mangled mess. And I think we'll go ahead and do one more jump because that one gave me such an angle. It makes me feel like, what if there wasn't such an angle? So we'll do that really big one, and we'll do it from really far away to get lots of speed on it. Well, not really far away because I don't know how good you can actually angle this car to that jump from super far. But here, I can definitely make the jump. I just hope I don't accidentally overshoot the wall. So up we go, and that is going to overshoot the wall completely. Wait, maybe not. It's going to land right on the wall and into the other stairs. I didn't expect me to go in the other set of stairs. It actually made it to the end of those stairs, basically, since those ones in so fast. And then we're going to have a huge impact down here to mangle the car and make the engine fall out, actually. Where is the engine? I don't know, it just disappeared on me. I saw it for a second, then it just flew away, I guess. There's the tire. Not the engine, though. Anyways, reset, and then we'll go to yet another one. This time, we're just going to go to the one left of the one we were doing. So here is that one, and I think we'll swap out the car before we fall down, and that was really close to falling down right there. So I'll back this thing up, and I'll also decide what car I want. So how about we do a regular Hirochi Sunburst, not like a racing one, not even a sport one. This is an economy Hirochi Sunburst. At least I think the default one is. And what is it doing? Accelerating right there. It's like vroom, 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 vroom. Like it's trying to just bog down or something. Alright, looks like a pretty smooth jump right there. And nice impact. So this one has slants in between the stairs. So that way makes it a little less likely for you to get stuck, I think, because it kind of pushes you along like you saw right there. I don't know if it's going to push you with enough force. No, it is not going to push us with enough force to get to the bottom of this situation. So we'll go ahead and reset. And we could try it again with a different angle because there are some flip ramps on them, and we'll see what happens when we hit that. So we just want to put one tire on that ramp and it rolls us right over. And now let's watch for the impact. We're going to hit right on the platform. That's not good. That makes a lot of our momentum get lost, and we have to get really lucky with the way we hit those other parts. Otherwise, we will get stuck. Come on, slope, push me. Nope. It actually kind of got me stuck in between the slope and the container for a second. Interesting. Okay, so that's that one. And we'll go to the next one right to the left of that one. We got another jump right here. This time we'll start with the jump. And this one isn't really stairs. Like the other ones, they all kind of resemble stairs, right? I've never seen stairs that look like this before. A bunch of pipes all kind of layered on top of each other, so you kind of just bounce around like we're doing right here. And let's see if we'll get to the bottom. Thankfully, there was a wall right there from the area to our right. You'll notice there's no wall on the left, so we got lucky there. And we're going to make it all the way down. We got a pretty long fall on this one. It's not like the other one where it was just a small fall, so it's a hard impact right there. Really misshaping the car, making it barely identifiable. So let's go and reset it. And we'll swap it out for another car. This time we'll go with a Savannah Bolide, but we're going with the regular slower version, which I don't usually use. Usually I like using the 390 GTR, but sometimes the slower one's all right. Especially if all we're doing is crashing. If I don't actually have to worry about driving fast, then of course I'll use the slower one. There's no question about it. Got a nice spiral off of that one hit. Kind of wish there was a few more tubes so we could have really spiraled, but now we're at the bottom and we mangled the car to bits, and you can once again barely tell that it was ever a car at one point in time as the wheel just keeps on going. Bye, wheels. I don't need you anyways. I got something better than wheels. I got a whole new car. Alright, so we got a big ramp over here, but it's kind of an awkward angle I'm coming at it. But we can work with that. Barely. And that really pops you into the air, doesn't it? Interesting. Can we make it to the bottom here? I don't think we will. Oh, maybe. Okay, we had a good bounce. Thought maybe we'd get stuck, but these tubes are actually mostly downhill. So you don't have to worry about getting stuck on these ones as much as I thought. Are we going to fall off the side, though? Yes, but there's only like, what, 4 or 5 tubes left. We made it 89% of the way, probably. And once again, big impact at the end. I know I said I wouldn't do that many of these, but we're pretty close to the ground anyway, so it doesn't matter. Kind of hard to see the car, unfortunately. Well, not much to look at because it's just a mess. Anyways, for the next one, we need something with a little bit of ground clearance. So let's go with the Sheriff version of the Roamer. And once it spawns up, we'll make our way over there. We could also, if we wanted to, turn on the lights real quickly. So there we go. Now it's like I'm a real sheriff. So this one is Ramp City. There are just ramps everywhere, as you'll see. And this one, I'm really not sure what speed to approach it, because if you go slow, you get stuck real easy, or you fall off real easy. If you go too fast, there aren't many jumps to hit. That was actually a pretty good speed. We're going to hit quite a few of them, and hopefully we don't fall off the edge. Come on. Oh, it doesn't matter. We actually made it to the final jumps. Cool. And then we'll wait forever for it to get to the bottom and then become an unidentifiable mess of polygons. And just like I called it, yeah, that's unidentifiable for sure. And I also think we haven't done the stairs directly behind us, and if I'm not mistaken, these ones are more like a ramp than stairs. So we're going to approach it real slowly. And then we're going to floor it and see, can we actually drive down this? The answer is yes. Yes, we can. We actually have control over the direction we're going even. Although the engine's revving pretty high. It's going to blow itself up, unfortunately. But if you look at the ride, it looks so smooth. Like you would think it'd be spine shattering or something, but that looks nice and smooth. That's amazing. And the engine's now dead. But we can keep this thing straight all the way till the end. And then we're going to go ahead and just smash into the ground for the real first damage from that staircase, because it was so smooth the whole way. Alright, go ahead and reset this, and then let's swap it out for something with less ground clearance, like the Stance version of the Pessima. This thing is like no ground clearance at all, so I'm pretty sure it'll get stuck nice and easy. I just want to make sure that you couldn't just do that with any vehicle you wanted to. So go nice and slow, just like we did for the Roamer, and it is not doing it at all. It is just getting stuck, and now it is stuck, and it went, what, 10 stairs? That was miserable. All right, what if we tried just going at it really fast? Now, I don't expect to drive down it this time. I expect the car to get ruined, though. Got some air time, and then we're going to clip it right on the front, and the engine's just out of here. And it's just like, bye. I ain't going to deal with this. I'm out of here. You can bounce all you want. And we will be bouncing. Hopefully we'll make it all the way to the bottom. Although we look like we're going at a pretty bad angle. We're going to fall off. There we go. Almost made one more bounce. And let's make it into the water so we don't just get another mangled mess. Come on, car. Oh, you failed me again. You went into the land, not the water. Come on, car. What you doing? You're really lucky I don't just replace you here and now because you disappointed me last time. The only reason I don't is because this next one is basically just here to destroy a car. You put the car in, it falls down, it gets destroyed. Nice and simple. Hopefully we land on some of the spikes, but we're kind of close to the wall. We bounced away from the wall, but we are still going to land in between the spikes, unfortunately. To actually hit the spikes, we would need a pretty large vehicle, I think. So let's get a pretty large vehicle. We'll go with a T-Series, and we'll get one with a trailer attached. So we got a huge target to actually hit that on. And we got to make our way over there at lightning speed, which is about 20 miles per hour once we get up to speed. That's going to probably be the average speed is going to be about 20 miles per hour, I would guess. And hopefully we can clear this no problem. Yeah, that was nice and easy. Now bounce off that wall and stay in the center area. That looks good. That looks good. Get skewered. No! T-Series! Even you are too small to get skewered properly. We'll try it one more time, but if it doesn't make it this time, I don't know what to tell you, man. We're just getting some bad luck with the skewers. I mean, I could just drop it directly on. That works. I could also discharge the chute right now if I wanted to. I don't know why I'm doing that. I just like, oh yeah, you can hit a button to do that, so let's do that. Makes the target a little bit bigger, right? Or makes the vehicle a little bit bigger to hit. Come on. What? Alright, T-Series, let's see how it is. We're just going to drop you then. I'm going to drop you right on top of it. So like right here. That looks pretty close to the center spike. And to watch it, we could actually go all the way to the bottom and watch it from here. So T-Series is incoming. We'll get a little bit of slow-mo going. And then full slow-mo as it hits right on the spike. And it just fell apart on that thing. Not much of a T-Series left to it. So we'll go back up and then get out of here because we don't need to do that again. And if you thought this might be a hole or something, it's not. It's just some random trees, so we're not going to do anything there. Anyways, we'll bring the T-Series out of there. Nice and fresh. I thought it would look damaged, actually, but no, we got a fresh one somehow. And we got to do a little bit of maneuvering to go to the next one, which I don't think I can make this. Nope, we're not going to make it. We got to do a multi-point maneuver. All right, there we go. Now we'll do the next jump with the T-Series because the T-Series is so big, it's fun to do things with, even with the discharge chute fully opened. Actually, I think that makes it more fun, doesn't it? So there is no jump on this one. We just gotta go straight at it. And it's a bumpy one. Come on, T-Series. You got how many wheels? You can manage this. It actually can. Wow. It's just cruising down. It's not comfortable, that's for sure, but it made it. No problem. I wonder if we could do that with like an off-road car or not. Because with the off-road cars, they don't have the length. Like this thing is so long of a wheelbase, I think it helped keep it stable. So we're going to try that again with something with some off-road capabilities here. This time we're going to go with a D-Series and we'll get one that's reasonably long but not super long. We'll go with the Marauder. You know, it's not like the D35 where it's a half of a bus. This one's just kind of a normal truck shape to it. And whoa, don't want to crash just yet. That's for later. I think I was going about 40 miles per hour on entry to this thing, so we'll try to do the same speed-ish. And yeah, actually you could do that with this car as well. And it even looks a little bit more comfortable with this thing, surprisingly. And we're out with virtually no damage to the vehicle, just the wheels that got all exploded on. There'll be a lot of damage soon enough. Can we land on our wheels? That'd be nice. I mean, that's as close as we're probably going to get to landing on our wheels, so I'll take it. Back up to the top for the next one, which is a little bit of a drive away. We're going to be going around the strange parking area there. I don't know exactly what's up with that thing. And I think this is the next staircase we're going to go down. Oh, that's not a stair. Oh, yes, it is. For a second, I didn't even see those, and I thought I just was driving off the edge. It's kind of hard to do that because there's so many staircases all over the place, or ramps, whatever you want to call them. I mean, some of them are more like ramps and staircases. This one's definitely stairs. And we're going to fall off the edge. Can we get to the other one over there? Come on. Fly, fly, fly. It's going to make it. I know it. I know it. Come on. Yes. That's awesome. We actually made it to that one, and then we went to the bottom of that one, basically. And then to the bottom of everything, where the car gets mangled to bits once again. Yeah, that was a car at one time. Our next staircase is kind of far away, so when we get there, we'll save the spot so we don't have to drive all the way every single time. So, like, right about here is close enough. I mean, we still didn't actually drive that far. I thought it was farther away, but whatever. We'll be able to go at a decent speed at this one, about 45 miles per hour, 50 miles per hour. This one you could probably drive down if you wanted to, but going at it fast and flying. Now that is not going to work out too well, as you just saw right there. But let's see if we go nice and slow at it and just use the off-road capabilities of my vehicle to go down it. Will it work out? Will we bottom out or anything? No, you could just go down this thing nice and easy, just like this. Like, I'm not even touching any buttons. I'm just letting it roll the whole way. Oh, we got our wheels stuck, actually. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's like really stuck. I can't even accelerate out of that. Wait, what if I put it to low gear? Give it a little bit more. Well, it just shreds the wheel when I do that. Okay, let's not do that. Let's instead pretend that one doesn't even exist and go to the next one, which has a huge run up to it. So that means it wants you to go fast. So let's get a fast car for this one. We're going to go with an SBR4, and we're going to say, how about the all-wheel drive twin turbo stage 2? I'm thinking we'll go a good 120 miles per hour at the end of this thing, and we will fly. All right, there's 70, 80, 90. Okay, only about 100. That's not as long as I thought it was, but let's see what happens after that. All right, drive shaft's broken, so we're not going to be driving anymore. Can we slide all the way to the bottom with this speed or not, though? That is the new question. Oh, we got a chance. Sort of. Don't you dare fall off the edge on me. Oh, it fell off the edge on me. And it actually had a long way to go. That thing is really, really long. I want to try this one again, but with a little bit straighter of an angle and more speed. Oh, I love it when we land in the water. It keeps the car kind of intact and you can actually look at it. So more speed, and really there's not many things faster than this. We don't have many options. So Barstow Drag Edition, and we're going to also back it up as far as we possibly can. I don't think we have much room behind us, but we can get a few miles per hour more out of it. So back it up to here. Let the little roll bar kind of bounce off the wall and go. All right, up to 100 miles per hour, 120, 130, 140, about 150, although I am right next to the left side. Hopefully I steered just enough at the end to keep it centered. And it looks like we are going to stay pretty centered depending on how we bounce. There goes my engine. My engine just fell off. And we're actually going to fall off both sides. Ha! When the car split in half, one went off the left side, one went off the right side. You can't say I wasn't centered then. Alright, it's going to go to the bottom, but I don't care about that. I want to get to the end of this thing, and we're just going to drive it. Because apparently trying to go really fast, it's just there's too many variables at play. And the way it bounces, I don't think you're going to make it. But if you go nice and slow, like so, I think we'll be fine. So we'll try like 40 miles per hour and see how smooth this car can take that. Ooh, that's actually rougher than I thought it would be. Alright, there we go. Now it's smooth again. This is the smoothness I was thinking of. Like 40, 50 miles per hour. Hubcaps are flying off, but we're good. Oh, a little bit of airtime radiator damage. We're fine. Oh, not this time, though. That's a hard hit. Wheel axles are broken. We have basically no steering at this point. Can we make it to the ground or the end purely by luck? Maybe. We are definitely going farther than before with this thing. Got to make sure we stay on the left side here because the road on the right apparently just ends. And then we can actually go back to the center. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Roll, 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 roll. Go, 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 go. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe. All right, we made it. We made it. We made it all the way. It was a long process, but we made it. And at the end, there isn't really much different down here below, but we'll let this one go. Wait a minute. Where'd my engine go? Oh, it's there. For some reason, I thought it fell out for a second. No, my engine's still there. Well, it was still there, and now it fell out. Just I saw it at a weird angle where I only saw the radiator, so I thought it fell out.